the news and interviews you know and love. It's the Northwest's #1 racing podcast, the Shaun in the Dirt podcast. This is Shaun, and you're in the dirt.
Jeff Barnes joins me right now. Man, I've got to see you win at the Chili Bowl on a prelim night, and now here. What's it like to rip the top here at Roseburg?
Yeah, it's definitely fun. It was on the wall, but yeah, it was fun.
So in that dash, I don't know how many times you can hit that wall and get, like, I don't know if it's luck or what, but you were hitting that wall and you had a flat, but you were able to survive that dash, huh?
Yeah, I was a little bit nervous because James was really fast and I didn't really want him to pass me because I really want to start on the pole, but besides that, yeah, I got pretty lucky.
And then in the main, they did a rework. Were you worried there with the rework at all?
Yeah, I was definitely nervous. I didn't really think I was going to win, but I ended up winning, and yeah.
And then James had some issues, but you still had to hold off Justin. Sanders is one of the top North California drivers. And so what has this, you just turned 15, right? But what has this been like, this whole build from you getting the ride with Kevin at the Chili Bowl? I mean, last year you ran a lot of the speed week, the 360 with snow. But what has this been like from, the Chili Bowl, Swindell, and now with running for Jason Myers in a very popular 14 ride?
Yeah, racing Chili Bowl with Kevin Swindell definitely helped a lot. I'm just glad Jason gave me the opportunity to run this thing, and it gives me a lot of confidence knowing that it has so much legacy behind it.
Yeah, and it's the same guys that run with Corey, right? It's the same crew that Corey has, right?
Yeah.
And so do you get to go on the road then when they're running, when Corey's running, and get to kind of be with them?
Yeah, so right before this, we went to Nebraska for high limit, and Corey ran 7th, and we had about a day and a half to get here, or else I wouldn't have made the first race, and we trucked it all the way.
Do you learn? Are you learning a lot from him? Because he's got his own style too, but you seem to have your style seems to be a lot like his.
Yeah, when I got to Nebraska, I ran my first 410 race at Watsonville week before prior to that, and he told me I need to stop running like a baby because I was letting off, I guess, too much, and I guess it worked out.
So who would you like to thank? I see you have a sponsor. I mean, how many kids? I know how many kids have a whole cooler of chocolate milk and milk here, huh?
Yeah, I'm thankful to get this opportunity with producers. They gave me chocolate milk to hand out to kids and stuff, and just obviously Jason and Preston, they do so much. Autry, Sander Wheels, obviously, 4Cs, Durst, producers, Peck and Company, Hoosier, FK, Bandy Associates, and BMY Construction, and All-Star.
So now we're 2 races down. Hey, you've only done like 3 410 races. Now how do you follow this one up?
I don't know. Hopefully we can do just as good tomorrow.
Win some more, right?
Yeah.
All right, congratulations.
Thank you.
This is Shaun here in the dirt. Justin Sanders joins me right now, and another second place on the fastest 5 days through Washington, huh?
Oh yeah, I'll take it tonight.
Yeah. Hey, that Jet Barnes kid, man. How do you battle that kid, huh?
Yeah, I mean he did a great job. Don't get me wrong. It was just it was kind of hard to pass tonight. I tried moving around in 1 and 2 and got under James. That's how I kind of got by James, and honestly tried on that last restart and just smoked in there way too hard and just missed it. And then played defense mode after that and almost junked my whole car. So honestly, after the last 6 laps at the end or so, I was just lucky to finish the race. Birdcage just smoked off, right rear wheels bent, tires flat, ladders blowing out of it. So yeah.
When you rolled by, I was sitting there talking to Max and Demo, and Timo said, "Man, look at that smoked right rear."
Oh yeah, a lot of the stuff was smoked, but we'll get it fixed up and we'll be back at Cottage Grove tomorrow.
This 5 days, talk about the grueling nature of this 5 days and what this does for you and because you work as hard on this thing as everybody else.
Yeah, I mean it's more grueling because you have to drive, and then you go into the car wash, and then when you got to fix stuff when you tear it up, that's when it gets really tough. But we're kind of used to the 2-day shows and the car washing and the maintenance and keeping up on everything. I got a good group of guys around me and good car owner and everything. So we try to be as prepared as we can for doing this and getting all the way up to Dirt Cup. And like I said, I'm just got a little bit of damage, but I'm just glad it wasn't worse after that.
Yeah. And then you don't, normally at home you do shocks, right? So, you probably don't do those when you're on the road for other people, right?
I brought some parts to do some stuff just in case that when we have a 2-day break, if we don't have too much to do and somebody needs something, I brought some shafts and some bodies and some stuff in a box. And if I got a shock dyno in there and I got my shock tools with me. So if somebody needs something like on the off day, I'll do it.
Yeah. Because, you do a lot of help for a lot of people.
Yeah.
Don't you?
Yeah. Business has been pretty busy. I've gotten a lot of new customers and kind of, I think I probably take care of probably half of the shocks in this field. So it's pretty cool to build a business and to have good parts like everybody at Factory Cane and all that. And look forward to getting the Dirt Cup too.
All right. Well, congratulations. We'll see you.
Yep, thank you.
This is Shaun here in the dirt. Tim Kading joins her right now after a great run here at Roseburg, huh? We're at Roseburg, right?
Yeah, I think so. Your guess is as good as mine, man. It's like I told somebody earlier. I think the last time I drove up this way, this place still had it was asphalt. It wasn't a dirt track yet. So, for us being here, this is our first time here. To grab a podium, I'm definitely not going to complain about it. You know what I mean? It's Shaun, Ashley, Dennis, everybody, Katie back home, everybody that works on the Zero car to get us out every week. I can't thank them enough. They gave me an opportunity when a lot of guys kind of looked at me as the old guy, and we're just out here doing old guy things and pissing off these young kids at times.
Well, when the top here at Roseburg is like that, and you got Jet Barnes doing Jet Barnes things or Corey Day things or whatever you want to call it, how do you compete with that?
Hire somebody younger than them. No, it's like I was on the front stretch, and Jet did a great job. He's going to be an amazing asset to any race team at some point in life. The kid races anything and everything when he can. So, to be able to go out and do what he did tonight was awesome. That 14 car. There's 2 fast cars in the country right now, and it's usually that 14 car and a 57. So, when you are able to do stuff with a car and it's effortless at the end of the night, you get set up pretty well to have fun and enjoy it and put on a show with everything. So.
Well, let's talk about the Zero car, because the Zero car is fast too. This is a couple top 5s now, podium tonight, and it's great to have you on this fastest 5 days. We haven't seen you up in the Northwest for a little, for a hot minute.
Yeah, no, it's like I said, it's a lot of hard work in the shop. My grandfather always said, wins are produced in the shop, and it's showing, because if we have any issues at any point throughout the night, we're able to fix it. My son's, he just wants to be on camera, I think.
What is he, 9?
Yeah, 9 going on 19.
What's his name?
Tannen. This is Tannen. Come here. Say hi.
What's your name?
Tannen.
And you're 9?
Yes.
What
Are you going to be a race car driver, or are you a race car driver?
Yeah, I am a race car driver right now.
Where do you race?
Mostly Cycleland and stuff like that.
Just like your dad, I can already tell. You have the same attitude as your dad, and I can already tell you're going to have the same mentality, huh? Look out, race fans, huh?
He's like watching him, we've raced about 12 times with him, and just watching what he's able to miss in a race car is a detriment to knowing and seeing what's around you at times, and he definitely keeps an eye on what's around him. So but like this Zero car has been bad fast since we got into it a couple years ago, and we've just had a lot of dumb luck, and hopefully we got that monkey off our back here and we're able to go out and enjoy a little bit of spoils. Hopefully we can rip one of these wins off here sooner than later, because running podium is great, but you gotta have Sanders have a bad night so we can gain a couple points on the guy. So
well, yeah, he's not having bad nights. No. McFadden did tonight with the tire, but
James isn't in the points deal. He's up here to make money and have fun and do what he does. He's a race car driver, and I got about 7 more days of this, and then I get to drive back to California and go to work full time again. So I wish I could continue racing all the time, but priorities in life change, loves in life change. My son has like my number one. I'm his number one fan, and he's my number one race car driver now. So,
and that's awesome. That's just as special. I mean, watching my kids grow up, and you're gonna get to witness the same thing and get to see him drive, and that's gonna be awesome.
Yeah, no, just watching, it's watching these kids. Me and my brother and I started when we were 16, 17, and now you see kids that are basically getting back into a booster seat to go ride home with their parents after a sprint car race, and that's it's hard to say sometimes, but you're just like, hey, dude, it's the way the world turns right now, So, hopefully we click off a win and have some fun and. Get to do what we get to do some donuts for the fans and sell some T-shirts.
You hit up the pub and he hits up Chuck E. Cheese. Is that what they said at the Chili Bowl?
Yeah, I think so,
Hank Davis was like, he's going to Chuck E. Cheese. I'm going to the pub or something.
Yeah, exactly. I like video games too, but not that much. So I like sleeping a lot more than I like doing a lot of things nowadays. But it's great seeing you again, dude. It's
and you've had some great sponsors that have helped you in the Zero Car.
Yeah, the biggest thing is we have one main sponsor, and that's Imadco, which is a family-owned business here with the car. We got Swimming Pool Perfection, Advanced Auto Center, Caps Coating, everybody. My kid,
he is amazing.
Yeah, he's doing good.
I can already see the candy in him.
Yeah, he just wants to get up in here, so. That's Ashley. That's Smithers back.
Oh yeah, Ashley.
But you need to talk to that guy right there, Dennis Moore Jr. He's come out here to have a little fun with us and hang out. Yeah, we're bringing out the alumni. We're gonna get everybody together one of these nights to have fun. So.
All right. Well, congratulations. We'll see you tomorrow night.
Yeah, definitely. Thank you.
This is Shaun, and you're in the dirt. Max Mitri joins her right now, and Roseburg is quite the track, huh?
Yeah, this place is gnarly when it curves up on the fence like that. It takes big balls, and of course, the 15-year-old's got the biggest one here. So, congrats to Jet, man. He's a ripper. I've been friends with him for a long time now, and he's going to go really far in this sport.
But you have become, like I was talking to your dad, you have become quite the race car driver over the last few years. We've really seen you develop.
I wouldn't say that. I mean, I still got I still got a bunch to work on. I just, whenever you can qualify good, it's a lot easier to keep it up front and make yourself look a lot better than you actually are. But I still have a bunch to work on. Getting the car better and figuring out what changes I need to make. I can't rely on Justin and Hunter all the time, so I got to start figuring this stuff out.
We're always hard on ourselves, but I've watched you race for a while, and I've also watched on Flow and different things, and I'm pretty impressed with how you've grown as a driver. Now you're running, getting the Chase Johnson ride a little bit. That shows that other people are seeing the same thing and just not me.
No, yeah, it's cool. Running for CJR is really cool because they're just a bunch of good friends of mine. So I was pumped to get that call. Obviously, we did really well in the non-wing stuff, which I've never even ran non-wing before that. So, unfortunately, we weren't as good in the wing car. But hopefully I get another shot in that thing. I don't know if I will or not. But, if we do, I feel like we got a lot better baseline for his car. But, yeah, my stuff was pretty good. I just struggled. I struggle on tracks like this. I've never been a big pound the fence with a big old curb like that type of guy. So, I just got to work on it myself.
So 5th place run, fastest 5 days. How do you look at the fastest 5 days? And now we're going to only 4 tracks of 5 days, but still, I mean, it's a tough grind for you guys, right?
Yeah, it's a tough grind when you don't have a whole full crew. So it's exhausting for me. Like I won't even car wash. I'll just wipe the car down, so it's less stuff I got to do the next day. But yeah, it's just a big grind, and last night we were terrible, and you can't really have bad nights like that when you're chasing, Speed Week champion or, even just like trying to build off momentum. You can't have those bad nights, and when you do, you got to just throw them behind you and just go rip the next day.
Would you like to thank? I see you have Sumo with you this week?
Yeah, Sumo came on for this week. I unfortunately lost my help right before this week started. So, Hunter Owens came up. He saved my ass. He came into the shop and busted out all my tires upstairs for me. They're all ready to go for Sumo. So, big thank you to him and Shasta Realty Group, MatrixConstruction.com, Steam Manning Construction, Liddy Power Sports, Fast Four Media, everyone that helps out, FK Rodden, Smith Titanium, Ryder Racing Engines, Elite Wings, J1S7, the whole package, Triple X Chassis. Sumo about just locked through the camera. But yeah, everyone that helps out, Mitchell Construction, I don't know if I said that, but he's the one that pays for everything. So
you might know him, huh? You might know that guy, right?
Yeah, maybe.
When are we gonna do an interview with him, huh? I told you that was the last year, and you're like, yeah, too many F-bombs, right?
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, you can try it.
All right. Congratulations. We'll see you tomorrow night.
Yeah, thank you.
This is Shaun, and you're in the dirt. 2 interviews in one day. Shane Smith joins me now. Well, we talked to you earlier because I had to, get the winner of the midget race last night. So I was talking to somebody, and they're like, the Northwest Focus midgets seem to go through these spurs where they have guys that are just really good, really dominant. And for something, I'm sure there's a reason behind it, but you're really dominant right now in the Northwest Focus midget group.
Yeah, we've just kind of the last couple of years now, finally just put everything together. I think one of the biggest things that we've done, stepping up with the shock program, Walker Racing Development, it's given me some amazing shocks. My wife destroyed my favorite shocks last weekend.
And you still said nice things about her in Victory Lane.
I did. Luckily, we had others already ordered on the way for her that are now on my car. So we were still able to put them to use and, still have all the speed we needed out of it.
Yeah, it's, because I don't know if people realize, we can talk about what you said, what you talked about in Victory Lane about the $300 motor, but basically tell them the story.
Yeah, I mean, these, with these Ford Focus engines, they're a 2-liter Z-Tech Focus motor that is sealed long block. We can't do anything to the internals to them. And this one in this car, it's cost us $300 out of a junkyard. And it's got 10 wins. So it's made its money back. We're happy for it.
Yeah, and there's more to it than that. I mean, the motor, but I mean, the shocks, the setup, the tracks you go to, there's a lot more to it.
Yeah, we're fortunate to have done this for quite a while, so it's, none of these tracks are new to me. I know what they're going to do most of the time throughout the night, and I think that's part of what helps give us that little bit of edge. And I've also just as a driver just started to minimize the mistakes, and I think that's everything with a spec engine class where one little bobble is 2/10 and the guy's gone.
So Randy Schaff, battling him again, so he's definitely figuring something out too. But it seems like he had a really couple good laps there, but you were consistently just better. It seemed like your car was just consistently better.
Well, and I think I could have been a little bit better on the setup. I thought the track might have gone away a little bit more so in our main, so I kind of set up for that. We struggled a little bit in 1 and 2 until I figured out a line that worked best for me. And then it was just all about minimizing those mistakes, because you could get out of the groove, you can miss that. And next thing you know, you're out spinning the tires, trying to get back in the groove. And after doing that once per corner, I decided that we just weren't going to make those mistakes anymore and run just a consistent line that I knew would get us to the finish.
All right, well, we talked about the sponsors earlier. Is there anything else we want to talk about? Let's talk about them. I mean, someone might not have heard the other one, right?
That's true. No, once again, huge shout out for Creekside Speedway, Smith Valley Custom Cabinetry, everything they've done for me this year. I really honestly could not do this stuff without them. They've been so helpful, just, especially through Speed Week here, it's been huge. And this is kind of a grind coming through here, and we do it on a budget. We're, we're eating hot dogs and top ramen to get here, but we'd nowhere else we'd rather do it.
That was another question I was going to ask you. You always post on your personal page about all this food you make every night. So you don't post when you're at racetrack. You need to post like the generic stuff you eat at the racetrack.
Well, I'm actually hosting a dinner for our series tomorrow night. So we got a couple different smoked chickens. We've got green bean casserole, smoked baked beans. So we still kind of ball when we're at the track.
Yeah, but I think it's fun. If people don't follow you on your personal page, you always have like the most exquisite, whatever you want to say. Big words I'm trying to use. You're the one with the big words. What are you gonna, the big words. So, okay, to finalize, what was your quote in Victory Lane? Can you say it again?
If I remember correctly, I thank my wife for all her extra support, and I have the hottest crew chief in the pits.
Fantastic. Congratulations. We'll see you tomorrow.
Thank you very much.
This is Shaun, and you're in the dirt.